So I have been waiting to do the baby names I love but won't be using trend.
Have you seen the trend going around where people who've just had a baby or are having a baby will tell you the names that they like but they're not going with? Well, in today's video, we're going to discuss two TikTokers who have taken that to a completely different level. Unique baby names are nothing new. Celebrities have been doing it for ages. There's Bear Blaze, Stormy Air, Audio Science, Jupiter Iris, Culture Chiari, Sparrow Midnight, Radix, Bingham, Dweezil, Moon, Unit, Divathan, Muffin, Zappa. And then you have Nick Cannon's offsprings. You've got Monroe, Moroccan, Golden Saigon, Powerful Queen, Zion, Myoxyldian, Zillion Air, Zen, Legendary Love, Onyx Ice, Rise Messiah, Beautiful Zeppelin, Halo Marie. Like, all of these names will be so hard to live up to. Imagine having the name Halo, yet you are the worst child ever. Do these people not realize that these names will follow them into adult world and careers? Let's not forget that Miley Cyrus's birth name was Destiny Hope, and she changed it.
Before she was born, I had this vision that her name should be...
This is gonna be long.
Destiny Hope is her real name, but from the time she was born, she just smiled all the time. We started calling her Smiley, and that evolved into Miley. But even before she was born, I just felt like it was her destiny to bring hope to the world,
Okay, so there's two TikTokers that I want to talk about in particular. So the first one is Nara Smith. She is a TikToker who creates content on the tradwife level. However, I don't feel like she's pushing that life, and she just really seems to like cooking things from scratch for her family. I actually enjoy watching her content because I find her voice so soothing and relaxing.
My kids aren't big snackers, but today they requested some Cheez-Its after seeing them at the store the other day, so I decided to just make them some.
She's married to model Lucky Blue Smith, and he also has a daughter named Gravity with model Stormy Bray. So Nara and Lucky already have two kids. They have a daughter named Rumble Honey and a son named Slim Easy. And then they just had a new baby girl, which they named Whimsy Lou. So you can just imagine how out there that the baby names that they didn't choose are gonna be.
These are some baby names I loved, but I didn't use this time around. For reference, our kids have pretty unique names. Our daughter's name is Rumble Honey Smith. Our son's name is Slim Easy Smith. And then we just had little Whimsy Lou Smith. So these might be a little out there, a little bit more controversial, but in case someone needs any ideas for their kids. These are some girls' names that I loved. We were almost going to name her Tink. And then I loved the name Bow, as in B-O-W, as a second name. I also really liked fruit names, so I loved the name Lemon, Plum, and Clementine. I also really liked Pippin, or Pip for short, Dottie, or Dot for short, and then Ivy as well, just because that would have almost been my name. And then for boys are a little bit trickier to name in my opinion, but we had the name Halo on our list, Dusk, also Dew, Mercer, and Flick. So yeah, those were some names that we didn't end up using, but that were still on my list.
Some of these aren't too bad for the girls' names, but some of those boys' names are just awful. Here's what some of the comments had to say. Will the real Slim Easy please stand up? I'd cry if my name was Tank. Obviously, she had said Tank in the video, which is just as bad. Rumble Honey, Slim Easy, are they your children or 80s rappers? And okay, but these are all so cute. Then I remember we're also naming an adult. Exactly.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
And then we have Franchesca Farago. She's another TikTok influencer, and she was on the reality show Too Hot to Handle.
I'm here with
Franchesca Farago.
Where are we right now?
Santa Monica.
Awesome. For Too Hot to Handle, how are things going?
Pretty good. I mean, obviously you guys are here, so not
I mean, the money's rolling in for show.
Yeah.
How's it going with the dudes, though?
I mean, I have a boyfriend.
And the names that she has thought of are absolutely wild.
So we really love the name Heart. We also really love the name Lovely. Names with Steph. She's one of my favorite baby namers because all of her names are really out of the box. She actually emailed me and recommended Lovely.
You saying lovely is making me like it more.
Really?
Like you saying it over.
Lovely? It's nice, right? Always loved the name Golden or Goldie, but it's a little bit too popular for me. I've always really liked the name Baby. I feel like a baby named Baby Blue would be so cute, but I don't think a baby growing up... Like, I think baby is cute for a baby, but I don't think it's cute for like an adult. So I feel like that's kind of off the list, but I still really love the name Baby. We love, actually Arlo suggested this, but lyrics, like song lyrics, but we love the name Lyrics, just as is. We love that name. Love week names and I love month names. I love Sunday. I love Monday. I feel like they're maybe a little bit too popular. I know they're kind of rising, but I also really, really love November as a name. November, nickname Novi. Oh, it's so good. I love it. And I love October, either as a first name or a middle name. I really love the name Rocket, nickname Rocky, but Courtney just named her baby Rocky, but I've always loved Rocket, and then you call them Rocky. I think that's so cute. We really like the name Stone, but I think it's a little bit too short. I kind of like a little bit longer names that can be shortened with a cute nickname. This one I don't know if I want to share, but I don't think we're going to use it. But I really like the name Afternoon. I don't know, a lot of people are going to be like, what? But Afternoon with the nickname After. I really like Prosper and Darling as names, like not together, but individually. Like Prosper is such a cute name, and then Darling is such a cute name, like darling, lovely, baby. Like I love that kind of vibe.
I don't like those two.
You don't? Oh, me and Jesse have a little bit different naming styles. He really likes the name Orca, but I told him we're not naming our baby Orca.
I'm honestly shocked that she said absolutely no to Orca, yet October is okay.
Like, I love really, really, really unique names, but I also want the name to be, like, beautiful and, like, strong and pretty in its own right. I really like the name Ethereal. I think that's so cute. You can call them Eddie. I really like Odyssey and Alchemy. I love Odyssey. You can call them Odie, Audie, Essie. There's so many nickname potentials. And then Alchemy, you can call them Emmy or Al. We love words. Words as names are, like, the best for me, personally. Favorite names, I'm not going to say, because we actually might use them, but they're really good.
If you want to call your kid Afternoon, just so you can call them After, why are you not just calling them After? There is absolutely no reason to add the noon onto that name. And here are what some of the people had to say about these so not unusual names. Cigarette, Garrett for short. What about Tofungus? Tofu for short. Rich people naming their kids is so entertaining. These aren't names, they are words, bestie. Are we being pranked? Aren't you having twins, Surf and Turf? And it's a little too popular for me amongst dogs. Could you actually imagine once the baby is born and she calls it something like Tom or Jessica?
It's me! Jessica!
I thought of an even better name for her. She can call it Uranus, so she can either call it Yuri for short or Anus. And yes, that's lame, but don't even tell me that you weren't thinking that same thing. I'd love to know if any of you will be choosing any of these names for your kids in the future, so make sure you let us know in the comments. And that is it for this video. I hope everyone had a wonderful long weekend. In Canada, it is a long weekend. So we had Monday off, and it is so hot where I live and disgustingly humid. And thankfully, I'm very blessed that I have central air and my house is an icebox because I am sick and I've been sick for 2 weeks. Hence why my voice sounds like I just smoked a carton of cigarettes in the last hour. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.